So just as another option, so you've got obviously with a lot of computers, and we will do some computer builds at some point as far as making some gaming systems up, but for stuff that's just not worth selling as a system, you can always like part it out and sell it as bits. So I've just got up on the screen a bit of an example. So here we've got like an i7 motherboard and CPU. I've already got into it. That's a 4th gen, and they got $80. Another one, pretty much same specs as the other one, $80. This is a fairly late model one, a 13700. That's a fairly late model for $600. It's actually a pretty good deal, that is. What's this one? Another 4th gen for $90. So you can kind of get the idea. If you can pick up a whole batch of computers for, you know, not much, but whatever it be, you know, 20 or $30 each, and part them out. And then you've got power supplies. Obviously, here's a good example. So this one, a 11th gen with a 3080 Ti, $1,000. That's a good price for all that. That's huge. That card was worth, the video card was worth that at one point. Be a nice system too. Anyway, so, you know, some of this stuff just wouldn't be worth putting into a computer system. It's just not viable. No one would want to buy it. But you can always part it out here. And like I say, if you can buy them at, you know, under $50 each, some of them you can make some really good money out of. And that's an old model, 8th gen. We're up to 15 gen now. 15? Yeah, I think 15th gen. So yeah, so, you know, there's some options for you. Now, if you go along to, I haven't done the graphics card, so if I go GTX, so that'll be all your NVIDIA stuff. So you can see here, 1070, once again, another obsolete item, $150. Titan, I'm surprised you're getting that much for a Titan, but there you go, so that's good. Then you've got a 970, which is a very old card. That's probably about 10 years old, maybe even 12 years old. 85. So this gives you an idea of what you can actually do if you part out computers rather than actually doing something as far as, you know, assembling them as whatever. Here's one. So that's an old one. Someone probably just wants that as a display one. So $30. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's worth nothing. This is worth nothing, this card. So if you can get someone that wants to collect them or wants to use parts off them to save their own, or create like a retro gaming unit, that's where this stuff can come into play. I actually had one a few weeks ago. It was a HD 7990, which I've never seen one before. And these go for huge money. So there you go, $600, $300. You just don't see these. $200. These are in the United States. $400. So it just shows you how some of this older retro tech can actually, you can get some good money for it. I've sold a few 7950s. They're pretty basic card. But there you go, that's a good example. So no one wants that card. No one wants it currently, you know, to put it into a system. But you can still get $90 for it. So it's just one of the things that over the next 12 months I'm going to be doing. And I just want to kind of introduce the stuff that I'm going to be doing in the next 12 months and over January. As well as I will do some actual builds and some other bits. But the main thing is just kind of guide the way I'm thinking for 2026 and how I think I can maximize the value out of some of this stuff rather than just having it sitting around doing nothing. So just so you know, I typed in old PC into Facebook within 60 k's of Bunyip, which is where I live, and look at it all. It's heaps of it. There you go. No idea what works and what doesn't. $70, whole box full of it. And I'm not in a predominant area. I'm way out of a main sort of area. This one here, what is that one? That one's a FX series. Getting a bit old, but someone might want it. There you go. Vintage CPUs, you know. So, another parts. What else? What's he got? Got anything interesting? Pentium 4. Don't worry about Pentium 4. Stay away from Pentium 4. It's worth nothing. But some of this other stuff interests me. Got a couple of graphics cards. Yeah, in boxes. EN 7200. Got some drives. Got some other stuff. So, you know, there's profit in junk. There really is. So, $300 gaming PC. What have we got? So there you go. So the i5 6400. It's got Radeon RX 470. So you can see from there, if you got that for a good price, and you've still got some drives and obviously a power supply there that you can sell, you could possibly double your money, you know, if you do it right. All right, I'm going to close this up. Just thought I'd give you some ideas to kind of think about, and if you do get a batch of stuff that you have or have been offered and you're not sure what to do with, you are in Victoria, I'm happy to work something out with you. I'm willing to do consignment if that's something that interests somebody, as well as if you just want some advice, just hit me up. Happy to, you know, you can send me some pictures, give me a bit of a guide on what's in there, and I can give you a bit of an idea of whether it's worth even looking at, because some of this stuff is not worth looking at. But I'm happy to let you know one way or the other. All right, close up the video. Have a great night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.